If you're planning on buying any cards from TCG Player, make sure you use our affiliate link right here in the description of our video to help support the channel. It's the best way to do it.
Are you looking for Rebel Clash codes? They are already available on Poton Store, as you can see, and you can use Tablemon code for 5% off or for any purchase of all the other code cards they have.
For the European players, Millibots Gaming has everything you need from collectibles to all the new Pokemon Sword and Shield cards, and Rebel Clash is now in stock. Make sure you use Tablemon code for 5% off your final purchase.
Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new day of Road to Players Cup, Road to something. Thank you so much for being here. We are going to be taking a look at TORD'S champion deck from the Player Cup. I'm sure, or I hope, a lot of you saw the Players Cup this past weekend. I'm finally able to talk about it freely. I got third place. I was defeated by Tord in the winners finals. And then I ended up losing to Andrew Mahone in the losers finals, and Tord ended up defeating Mahone in the grind finals in some very exciting games. Was one Electrobar away from defeating Tord. I actually could have pulled it off. I had played a Volkner the turn before. I used boss's orders, so hindsight is 2020, right? I was nervous. I was pressured. It was also very early in the day. When we had to wake up to be ready for the tournament. So I don't know. Overall, I'm very happy with my play. There's that one play that I could have made better and that probably would have led me to be in grand finals. But what can you do, right? So this is Tord's winning deck, a hyper consistent Dragonapult deck, a 4/4 Dragonapult line with the max phantom attack dealing 130 damage and being able to put 5 damage counters on your opponent's bench Pokemon in any way you like is pretty fantastic. He does have the double 6-second for the extra damage pressure. He has a single Giratina to deny energies and the 4 Jirachi plus the Dedenne for consistency purposes. Now, alongside the research and the Marnie, we do have triple Acrobite. That is something that we have seen a bunch in Tord's decks, and that is that extra little bit of consistency gets you that extra reach for possible energy on turn 1, for the possible scoop up net, for the shrine, different stuff, yeah? So basically, this list is like really consistent. It doesn't have a single trainer, right? The only singles in this deck are Dedenne and Giratina. Everything else has at least 2, sometimes even 3 or 4. And the really cool thing about this is this list does not play switch, so it is a little bit more susceptible to paralysis, but in order to compensate for that, Tord is playing triple escape board, which is not only great for Jirachi, but can help you get free of status conditions like sleep and paralysis from Dragonapult by having that escape board. So pretty good deck overall, pretty balanced as well. And let's jump into a ladder and see what we can do with this deck. Actually, you know what? Now that I can freely speak that, I do have to qualify for the Players Cup. I do have to be in top 256, and even though the points are simply just not getting updated as they should be, I do need to grind, right? I do need to get to the grind, so I'll see you in a second once our match begins. Alright, we're finally in the game. That actually took over 5 minutes to fill up, probably because it's quite early. We're up against Senhang, playing some sort of grass deck, as you can see here. And we get a pretty fantastic start. Can't complain at all about this, especially if we're up against some sort of Rillaboom deck. And we are up against Rillaboom. We're also gonna get a mulligan. We're going first. We have energy, we have Dragonapult. Really can't complain at all about any of this. Alright. Get another VMAX, and I get a Jirachi. So I'm gonna lead off by discarding the Jirachi, just establishing this. I get to see that my Dedenne is available, that's good. No supporters are prized. I did prize 1 energy, that's fine, no spinners prized. So Off of 2 Stellar Wishes, I feel very confident that I'll be able to either get a draw supporter, such as the one I just got, or simply an energy plus a switching card. So I'm going to go ahead and play this to start pressuring my opponent's stadiums, start getting some damage onto this guy, which does heal, so that can be pretty annoying sometimes. See the attachment. You see the tackle, likely for Goose Mahala into possibly a stadium. No, Maulana and Cynthia Caitlin, alright. So Maulana is definitely very annoying for this deck. And we do get Marnie, so our 2 Dragonapult VMAXs are now in the bottom of the deck, along with our research. However, we find yet another research and another 2 Dragonapult VMAXs. So basically what this accomplished for us is our opponent saved us a boss disorder, so I'm pretty happy about that. Now, I'm wondering why tackle into those 2 and then Marnie, since it was essentially... Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna quick pull away research for the Jirachi, and then I'm gonna do this for the other VMAX, yeah? So that way I am sending the last Jirachi of my deck. It's a 1 card difference, right, in a 40 card deck, which is not that impactful, but seeing that Jirachi off of this research is definitely not useful, right? So I just increased the chances of getting the energy that I need this particular turn just by that much. Now, I'd really rather find an escape board off of my Stellar Wish, right, one of the 3 escape boards of my Stellar Wish, than use the scoop up net to pick this guy up. So let's see if we can do that. No, not quite. I do have the research for next turn, though I think I want to give myself the option to Marnie. Interesting that my opponent didn't evolve into Rillaboom. That means he has at least 1, maybe even 2 Rillabooms in his hand. But things are looking pretty good. Yeah, things are looking pretty good so far. I will go ahead and play the Jirachi down again. I shouldn't be too worried about bench sniping or anything with against this version of the deck. Even if my opponent heals 30 damage, he'll be at 130 with Calming Hurricane, and then even if he heals and counters the stadium, as long as it's not the Life Forest, I should be able to KO this guy, which is pretty nice. Then I have a bunch of options for the next turn. Obviously my opponent had the Rillaboom in hand. Does power up the Rowleg. Let's see what else he ends up doing. See what else he ends up doing here. Attaches and commits another energy and goes for the research. So really hopeful of that stadium, I imagine. The Life Forests, which he does not find. Right? He does find this stadium, so in theory I'd be 10 short. Right? In theory I'd be 10 damage short. However, in practice, there's the Rillaboom B. I'm definitely gonna, well, we'll see. I was gonna say I'm definitely gonna focus fire on the Rillaboom B, but that actually is not true. I need 6 prizes. I have 3 right here, so I could go after this guy. I could put the damage here, but nah, I feel like going after this guy is simply better. Yeah, so 10 damage off. My opponent feeling confident perhaps, however, little does he know. Ooh. Yeah, I don't think I'll be needing boss orders, and I do run 3. I think conserving the energy is way more important. So I'm gonna do this. I don't know anything about my opponent's hand. Oh wait, I didn't need that. What? Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Wait, didn't he have 160? Oh, the horrors. I completely forgot about my own horror energy. That is so dumb. I just wasted 10 damage. I just absolutely wasted 10 damage. Oopsies. It's okay though. It's okay. I'm gonna pick up the 6 again. And I'm gonna do it right this time. Jeez, I can't math. My opponent must be thinking, like, what the heck? Why would he do that? Okay, yeah, just focus firing this guy is great. I can't KO this guy. I can't KO that guy, and that guy can only hit me for 50 damage, so it's not a big deal. I'll have another Dragonapult ready by then. I will have attacked this guy. So things are looking pretty good so far. Things are definitely looking good. for us to win this first round of the tournament. See the attachment, we see the Rillaboom. This guy? Oh, he has the stadium, never mind. He does have Turffield Stadium, so he will be able to search for the VMAX no matter what. There it is, so he will be able to scratch me for 50. I'm sure my opponent is now kicking himself for attaching to the active Rowlet, so that's one mistake he made and then one mistake I made. My mistake was only 10 damage though. My mistake was only 10 damage. Alright. Scratch for 50, takes 20 back. I could retreat this guy. Right, I could actually retreat this guy to save it. Might be worth. Might actually be worth it. Because then he can't KO this guy, right? At all. Yeah, I definitely think it's worth it. And I'll retreat paying the basic energy. I don't believe my opponent will be running any sort of Giratina. And I don't need to do anything else. I have a really good hand. And I'll go ahead and put one here and then the rest here. If I can take this prize, well, why not? I have KO next turn here unless my opponent puts Malolana. Eliminating the Grookey does remove a Malolana target or a Malolana easy retreater for my opponent. Yeah, why would you play the 60 HP instead of the 70 HP? There we see the Thwackey, so my opponent will be able to evolve. That's fine. Like, I really don't care about those guys on the bench. Those are the last of my concern. Those are absolutely the last of my concern. And this is where some players, like, they just don't realize that the game is over. They just really want to keep playing, right? They just really, really want to keep playing. They want to take those 3 prize cards, which is fair. Right, which is definitely fair, but the game is over. Despite my small mistake. The mistake was probably more costly for my opponent than it was for me. Right, the mistake that he made. I am KOing, right? Yeah, I am KOing. For 1 second I was like, wait, am I missing something? And then just click randomly, and that is the game. So overall, like, what this deck tries to do is turn 1 Dragonapult attach, turn 2 Dragonapult VMAX every single time. Like, that's the only purpose of this deck. That's the focus of the deck. And ooh, well, you look at that. Hot Girl 2017. Alright, so I'll be back with our next match in just a second. Alright, finally we are off. And not the best start now. If I do find a Quick Ball or a Treasure, it'll be pretty okay, right? And my opponent simply draw passes. Oof. So I'm gonna Stellish. Oh, come on. I'm a big fan of that. I'm gonna grab the Acro, hoping for a Dragapult, a Treasure, or a Quick Bolt. Ugh. Quick Bolt, not Quick Bolt. Okay, so that was actually awful. Jeez, researching this hand away is very, very painful. But we got energy at least. Don't think I want to bench the Den in this matchup, which I'm assuming that's Spiritomb, right? I'm definitely assuming that's Spiritomb, and then I'll pass. Very unfortunate that I lost those 2 horrors. Like, my initial hand was just awful. A single Dragonapult would have made it great, but oh well. What can you do, right? My opponent just goes for a Cynthia. If this is the winning list, oh, I should have played the escape board. Oops. Oh, I forgot to play the escape board. I could have just won right there. I actually could have just won right there. Should have played the skateboard Pablo. Gonna go ahead and research. Wait, he's playing a water energy? What? Alright. So I do wake up. I would have just won. I would have actually just won if I had done that. Marnied. Into energy and the VMAX. And wow, it's TORD'S Cryogonal. Interesting. Interesting. Did not expect to see that. Okay, so my own misplay essentially will prove costly, right? However, having this set up now, I am not super scared. So I'll go ahead and take down the Wormhole. My opponent has 2 cards in hand. I take 2 prizes, including a Marnie and a Boss's Orders. That Boss's Orders could be clutch. Right, it could be clutch. There's the Cascoon. And we get Marnie yet again. Alright. Benches. No item lock this time, however, so that's fantastic because I should be able to KO that Cascoon as long as the 6 isn't prized, which it isn't. And that's fantastic. That means I will never be paralyzed and whatnot. So I'm feeling pretty good about this match. Feeling pretty good about this match. And I can attach the escape board to the active in order to protect myself from any possible paralysis in case we ever get to a point and my opponent immediately concedes. So there we go. Yeah, easy dub. Now we're in the finals, awaiting our opponent. Might be waiting for 21 minutes. I'll see you in the final. Alright, seems like the other match went by pretty quickly as well. We are up against Hawk Girl 2017 in the finals with a grass deck. Are we up for a rematch against Executor Rowlett's Rillaboom? I guess we'll find out. Now this hand is decent. I'm not a big fan of having both reset stamps in my starting hand. We're also going second. Can't fathom what other grass deck my opponent will be using, right? I really can't. And yeah, there's the Grookey. Good old Grookey. There's a Cherish Ball. There's a Pokegear. For Lady. Oh my god. What? Okay. Lady. That's definitely not a supporter you expect to see in the finals of a tournament. But here we are. Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and treasure one stamp, right? Like, yeah, I priced 2 Dragonapults, that's not good. But it's better than pricing the VMAXs, I guess, now that I've used a treasure. I definitely feel like grabbing the treasure is correct here. That guarantees me the Dragonapult, and then off my Selvish, I'm just looking for a switching card. I'll go ahead and do that, so I'll go ahead and attach, and I'll go ahead and pass. Not scared of him attacking, or her attacking me or damaging me. Next turn, hopefully the Shrine sticks for a bit. There's the attachment. We might see, like, Lady in that deck makes no sense. Like, just in what the deck does, I don't understand. Why would you have Lady in the deck? Like, it thins for cards, sure, but why? You don't want energies in your hand, you want them in the deck for the Rillaboom. So we know 4 of my opponent's 6 cards in hand. And we know there's no stadium, which is fantastic. And we simply top deck what we need. So that is a beautiful top deck to see. I'm gonna go ahead and Stell Wish, see if I can find something better to discard for the treasure. But actually, I feel like this is gonna be a stronger play. Okay, first I'm gonna go for my Dragonapult VMAX, right? And then we'll go ahead and evolve. Gonna keep the quick ball for now. And I'm just gonna go ahead and max Phantom onto this guy. We might be in a little bit of trouble, in fact, purely because we don't have a backup Dragonapult, right? And we are going to get 2-hit KO'd. Shaman will heal 20 damage. We know that was probably my opponent's top deck, however. Oh. Well, that's bad news. Oh, I can't believe we're gonna lose to this deck. I am in fact going to lose to Hawkgirl 2017 with all that healing that she just has in her deck and in hand. Oh boy. So next turn she uses the GX attack. That's not useful on my Tetene's Prime. Alright. Well, let's hope she doesn't have a boss's orders to go with that. Oh my god. Okay. We're in a little bit of trouble here, guys. Just a tiny bit of trouble. Just a tiny bit of trouble. Nothing to super worry about. Oh my god. What the heck? Sorry I play supporters. I promise I play supporters. Now that guy's gonna get fully healed, basically. I think I'm dead. Yeah, just top deck another Shaman. I think I'm dead. Oh my god. I'm gonna lose to this. I am 100% going to lose to this, I think. Oh, please GX, hot girl. Please GX against my Jirachi. No, not quite. Okay, so all the damage that we had on that Rally Executor is now completely gone. That is bad news, to say the least. Oh, there you are, Mr. Silly Research. And they just, I can't keep an energy in play either. Okay, I'm just gonna Stell Wish here. I don't find a switching. Oh my god. I am so dead. I am actually so dead here. I am actually so super dead. That doesn't matter. That kind of does. And my opponent's just playing like whatever she draws. She's had the perfect starting hand with that Gardenia. Okay. So there's no point in attaching because she's just gonna do the GX attack, right? So the energies do go back into the deck, right? I don't know what my opponent has in her hand. I also don't have another Dragonapult. So I'm just standing here as much as I can. This could be an issue. Yeah, it's gonna come down to this one Dragonapult. It's literally gonna come down to this one Dragonapult. Alright, well, that's useful. No draw supporter yet again, however. No Max Phantom. Okay, one of the Shamans to stop all this healing. After this Rally Executor uses the GX attack, however, she will not be able to 2-hit KO me. She will only be able to 3-hit KO me. So we need to prevent the boss's orders if possible. I took that prize purely because I wanted to prevent too much healing. Yet here's another Shaman, probably. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. I mean, best case scenario. Why is she doing that? Best case scenario is she doesn't GX here, which would be really weird. But yeah, of course she does. So my energies do go back into the deck, that's good. Right, the horror energies will deal 40 damage back. I am scared about that 6 second, so I'm gonna try and find the scoop button at this turn. The good thing is the damage is piling up on this guy. Alright, so I'm gonna grab the basic. I'm gonna attach, I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I should not have attached if I was gonna do those. Alright, I'm looking for scoop up nets. There we go. Just to stop my opponent from KOing me. Yeah. I only deal 60 damage. I could KO another Shaman, but there's no point to that. So I'm just gonna do 60, right? Please don't have Malulana. Or another Gardenia. Oh my god, please don't have another Gardenia, Hawk Girl. Oh my god, she keeps stop taking that. Okay, Poke Gear. No, you're kidding me. Oh my god. This is insane. She has not played a single draw supporter at all. Not a single one. This is insane. This is actually insane. Oh my god. This is actually insane. What a game. What a game. Okay. I have 5 energies and I'm gonna be drawing 5 cards. So there's no way I don't get energy off of this Marnie. And I do find a horror, which is exactly what I was hoping for. Okay, so let me do some advancements here. I do 130 plus Shrine 140. Plus the horror, that's 160 damage. However, she heals 90. Yeah, so I do have to KO this Shaman. I'm fairly sure. And even then, I don't think I win. No, I'm dead. There's the Detene that being prized meant we just like all those early turns we lost attacking. That was huge. Yeah, because I can't KO 2 Rowlets. So I think my only choice now play is to boss's orders. Now she plays a draw support. Oh my god. It's just like she pony geared perfectly into the Gardenia. It's insane. Yeah, so I have KO here, but I wouldn't have KO if I hadn't KO'd that guy. Therefore, this is my only play, I'm pretty sure. Actually, it's probably to attack this guy. That seems better. And then I'll pile up the damage on one of the two. Okay. So I win in 2 turns, I guess. Assuming she has no switching card. Which probably she does. Man, those gardenias. Is she just flexing on me? Oh. What on earth? I mean, that's actually good. That means I get to attack again. Okay. I'm gonna assume no switching cards and no stadiums, and she's out of energy, right? Like, there's no way. She has 1. That's fine. That's fine. Heal away. Oh my god. What a game. Choice, jeez. And she's also literally doing like every single action she possibly can. Okay, so there's the boss's orders. You know what? That guy can die in between turns. Get KO'd, sorry. They don't die. Do we win? That doesn't matter. Do I win, please? Pretty please. Pretty please. Pretty please. Cynthia. Don't get this switch. The one switch you play, don't get it. Hot girl. Oh gosh, I think we finally did it. What a game. What a game. Jeez, 140 exactly. Look at this deck. Like, only 2 Cynthias, 3 Gardenias, Lady, 2 Polygears, Cherishes. Like, what? What the heck? Jeez. That was insane. Oh wait, I was at 4 prizes. Could I have won much earlier? I was so fixated on KOing those 2. I just realized I was at 4 prizes. I was about to say, oh, a 6 prize turn. I could have won much earlier, couldn't I? If I had put damage on the Shamans. Oops. No excuse there. I was so focused on the healing and stuff that I completely forgot that I had taken 2 prizes, so I could have just knocked out another Shaman and 1 Rowlet instead of 2 Rowlets. I don't know what I was thinking. Sorry about that. Anyways, that would be all. The Dragonapult deck is pretty good. Obviously not the most competitive decks in this tournament by any of our opponents. However, you saw how streamlined the deck was, except in that last game where we price started the deck. Thank you so much, don't forget to leave a like, and I'll see you next time. Bye!